12 riders at the gates. Here we go. Who will get the whole shot here in round 3? Gates are down. The riders are away. Trying to get to a orbit cam. I messed it all up. I shouldn't have even tried. I'm trying to mess with the cameras and try to get us on an orbit cam, and I went the wrong way with it. But it looks like Motoram is out front with Dirt Shark right behind as we sit here in first person on Burkeem. Beautiful look there as they go through the Supercross triple here. Hop onto a more conventional look here, a little bit easier for us to handle. So as we enter, well, there's still tons of congestion here, I was going to say, as they spread out, but currently they run Motoram P1, TTV Dirt Shark P2, and DK Coltrane P3. The 3 riders that I think people would have had as their favorites to make the podium tonight all start right out front. So going to be fun to watch that battle develop up front. Burkeem looking to make chase over that top 3, or up to the top 3, as he accidentally jumps too far to the inside, lands on a tough block, and drops from P4 to P11 just like that. Just shows you how important it is to be locked in and precise here in the A main. All the riders so strong, so fast. One mistake drops you just like that. Bros sitting in P12 here, looking to make chase and get himself out of that final spot. And with that tour through the field, let's hop up to our top 3 and look at this battle for the lead. See if these riders separate themselves and gap apart, or if they end up tightening up here into a battle. I think we have the potential for a 3-way battle tonight. So we've got Motoram out front, who is fast. He is just as fast as these two, but has been prone to the most mistakes, it seemed, through rounds 1 and 2. Can he keep it dialed in and stay on 2 wheels? And as we say that, Dirt Shark goes down. DK Coltrane is going to take P2. Just as I was cursing Motoram for not being as consistent, it's Dirt Shark who goes down, who's been a model of consistency, winning both round 1's main and round 2's main. But he goes down there, drops to P3. We'll go back on board with him here as well. But yeah, what I was saying is Motoram's been like the most prone to going down and making mistakes, it seemed. So will he be like the Chase Sexton of this group, or can he pull it together, keep it on 2 wheels, and get Motoram to the top of the podium for the first time this season? He's got 1 P3 and 1 P4. We'd love to improve to a P1 here, of course, with a strong lead here early. But any improvement over a 3rd place season best would be a W for him. But with a strong lead early, can he just keep it on 2 wheels and make it so his opponents have to beat him and not just have a thrown away victory? And as we say that, DK Coltrane goes down, so both Coltrane and Dirt Shark making mistakes early. Meanwhile, Motoram, the leader, just continues to gap the field and grow confidence with each lap as he checks the interval and sees it continuing to grow. Tight lines here, staying low to the ground as possible through this section. Super aggressive riding here from Motoram. The type of riding where you're prone to make a mistake. So like, it makes sense why he has these mistakes, riding this crazy aggressive like this. But he looks smooth doing it. These are techniques that he's practiced and locked in. That's why he's a competitor that's at the top of these competitions every week. Bad run through these whoops, though. Super slow run. Getting stuck down underneath them. Got to stay on top of those and glide better. But that's the thing about Woolie's tracks with these deep single jumps used as whoops. If you make one mistake, you are going to pay time-wise. So got to stay on top of those and whiz through them nice and smooth. And he does a better job here through this whoop section. Going to be at a 5.5-second lead here as he crosses the line. Let's go through the field here once again. Dirt Shark in P2. Big T jumped up to P3, looking to get back-to-back podiums here potentially, following that mistake from DK Coltrane. But he sits right behind, looking to make a battle go on here. And a mistake made there by Big T. The commentator's curse. I said he's looking for a podium, and he instantly makes a mistake. Drops to P4. Be looking to battle his way back into podium contention here. Stay in range to seize and take control of the situation if a mistake is made from the leaders or from the riders leading him here. Just behind Big T is What Dat Mouth Do. Missed the A-Main last week, if I remember correctly, so we've seen him back in the A-Main once again, looking to have a season-high finish here in the top 5 as well. Corstese sitting in P6. Sharp Kitty's got on here for sure. Looking to make charge, try and get himself into a top 5 position. Mark Sosa, the LCQ winner tonight. Looking clean here, battling his way up into 7th. He's got 2 riders right behind him here in Burkeen and Bros. So Burkeen, the other rider that came from the LCQ, right behind his LCQ counterpart. And as I say that, Bros does make a perfect, clean inside pass. High-level racing for these competitors here. They're able to move at such a high pace here and still keep it clean, stay off each other. Very impressive. Dropping back another battle here. Looks like AR Yeezy, TBE Lock, and Bloomer all in a battle for P10. AR Yeezy, the sole Honda rider. The past 2 weeks we had Randy Racing was the sole Honda rider both weeks. This week, instead of having Randy Racing here repping the Hondas, we've got AR Yeezy, which is just funny that there's always just one somehow. Is that like true? Is everybody rocking KTM, or is that a visual glitch? Somebody will have to let me know if that's actually a glitch or for real. Because if that's real, that's crazy that many people are all rocking KTMs. They must be like super OP. And I know the way the bike editor is in this game, like I can't tell what bike anybody has based off of how it looks, because everybody runs like a livery or whatever. Motoram up to P1, or still in P1 rather, maintaining his lead here. DK Coltrane looking to make a charge. A little bit of a choppy run here through this section. Not looking super clean. Keeps it on 2 wheels though, most important thing. We'll hop on board now with Coltrane in P2. As he enters the whoops, he sees Motoram going over that Supercross triple, so can kind of see the interval there down to 5 seconds at 5.5 before, so he is closing the gap ever so slightly. With 13 minutes left, just has to stay patient and understand that he can run fast laps and just stay as clean as he can, because if you run 5 laps perfect, but then on the 6th lap it's ugly and you go down, like you just negated all that time you made up. So just staying consistent is all he needs. And as we say to be consistent, he makes a mistake, lays the bike down, exactly what he couldn't afford to do, and then of all places to go down a simple corner like that. Just a mental error there, leaning the bike down too far, and Dirt Shark reclaims P2. These guys have been going back and forth all night, and that's exactly what Motoram wants to see, is these two banging bars, slowing each other down as much as possible so he can continue to increase that lead and give himself a little bit of a cushion in case he makes any late race blunders here as the pressure sets in. DK Coltrane with a great run through the whoops to the inside. He's going to make the pass back up into P2 here. Dirt Shark will go on board with him, still right on his hip here, looking to capitalize on any mistakes. A little bit of a hop there through the whoops, gets caught dipping his back tire down into them a little bit here. Let's continue to work our way through the field, see if we can spot any battles. We see we have a 3-way battle back here. Let's hop on board with this. This is a battle for 7th. Bros, Burkeen, and Corstese. I think we checked in before these guys were battling, and they are still going at it here, all within half a second of each other. Corstese and Burkeen within about a bike length of each other for a whole straightaway, it seemed like there. And as we say that, Corstese is going to bump him out of the way, going to take P8, and sets his eyes on Bros in P7, and P6 and P5, and AR Yeezy and Bros, or AR Yeezy and Mark Sosa, not too far away either. So they're going to be looking to keep them in their sights as well, so the battle doesn't end when or if. And it's going to be a matter of when, it looks like, as Corstese makes the pass, following a mistake there by Burkeen, puts the, or Little Bros, yeah, it was Little Bros. Bros lays the bike onto the tough blocks there, going a little wide there off the tabletop. He's going to drop down to P9. Burkeen's going to take that spot. And a 3-way battle now formulates here between What That Mouth Do, Bros, and Burkeen. It's Bros, not Bros. My apologies. Easy on gas. Oh, got you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Gotcha. I saw red and thought Honda right away. That's insightful. Thank you. Yes, the gas. That's Yeezy's on. I also wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that Randy Racing was actually on a gas the whole time too then. But yeah, Bling OG, you said it's real. What's the reason? Is just the KTM has more power? Is that just all it is? Have a better turning radius or something? Like I know there's got to be something to it as from a competitive standpoint. Not everybody's a KTM fan. We are down to the final 10 minutes now, past the halfway point as the clock hits 9:45. What did Mouth do? Battling in 11th with Burkeen. We'll check back in with the leaders now. Motoram still sitting strong out front. A full straightaway ahead of Dirt Shark and DK Coltrane. We'll hop on board with them. I saw their bubbles bumping. I don't know if that was real or just an audio or a graphic error. But we'll hop on board with them now and see if we can get a juicy battle here for P2 in the round 3 A main here in ESXR. Coltrane sitting right in his tire tracks, just waiting for a mistake to happen. If he can get close enough to throw his bike alongside him and try and make an aggressive pass, he will. But until then, just needs to run consistent lines. And we are cursing the hell out of DK Coltrane. Every time I say the word consistent while watching him, he crashes. Every single time. Commentator curse is real. Big T sees that happen, though. Can he get fired up here, dig in, dig down deep, put together some hot laps, and get himself in contention for back-to-back podium finishes here? Finished third last week, looking to do the same again. And another mistake made by DK Coltrane, and She Loves Big T is right on his tail now. Really fast guys run gas. I've seen on other esports and PC. KTM is just most reliable on power and handling. Gas is harder to master, that's for sure. KTM is faster a tad, but Gas has the best turning. Okay, so all of them have like a couple perks or a couple disadvantages. That's interesting. Someone should make like a spreadsheet breakdown of like all the things you care about. So like speed or speed/power, handling, and then like user skill required. Because like you're saying, gas is like fastest to run. Someone said, but is more difficult to run. So you could have like a user difficulty. So maybe the KTM, if it's more reliable, you can put that down as like an easier to ride type bike. Whereas gas, based off what you guys are saying, could be like a harder to ride bike. That'd be a cool little like user guidebook for picking out which bike you want to ride. Because a lot of people are just picking their favorite, I'm sure, that aren't in the competitive scene. They're just like, yeah, I ride a Yamaha in real life, I want to ride a Yamaha. But they might not know that by riding a Yamaha, they're facing certain disadvantages or missing out on certain perks of other bikes or whatever. I'm sure someone has a YouTube video of it or something also, but... That was new information to me. I just kind of assumed it was a thing because I just see KTMs every week, but it was to the point now where I was starting to think it was maybe a visual glitch. Motoram looking sharp tonight, still holding on to P1, and with a pretty massive margin it looks like right now. Lead looks like it's continuing to grow, not shrinking whatsoever, and as he hits the Supercross triple, Dirt Shark was just entering the rhythm section there, so a massive lead right now for Motoram, creeping up on 6 minutes and 2 laps left. So a great run here from Motoram. Just needs to keep his head evenly on his shoulders here, and he can get his KTM on the top of the podium for the first time this season, and bring home the trophy, the hardware, and those 40 points in the championship race here. Sitting 10 behind Dirt Shark, so getting a win here would be a must. And also, Motoram should be rooting for DK Coltrane to make a charge here and catch up to Dirt Shark, but Dirt Shark looks to have gapped. Excuse me. Looks like he has gapped DK Coltrane. Pretty massive gap here, and then also going to be a bad run through the whoops following missing that double there. Either misses a shift or just slid out of that little scrub a little too early or something. Not sure what happened there, but came up way short. And now Big T, She Loves Big T, right back on his tail, looking to fight for that podium spot. We saw him up here and seized the spot at one point. Commentator Curse creeped in, made him go down. Now he has got DK Coltrane back in his sights for the first time since then. I love this rhythm section here. When people hit this transfer from the one table to the other, it's so clean. Shiloh's Big T not quite able to make it there. Cases the tabletop there. In the back tire just on the downside of that lip there. Unfortunate for him. And oh my goodness, out of nowhere, Mark Sosa and a mistake there. Big T probably just as shocked as we were. We had no idea he was coming up. Mark Sosa scares the life out of Big T. He lays the bike down. And Mark Sosa jumps up into P4 looking to get his first podium of the season. We're going to go through the field starting from the front and work our way back. Motoram in P1 here with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Convenient timing there. So Motoram sitting in P1 with a pretty massive lead here as we go on board with Dirt Shark. You see still working on this rhythm section. And there's the jump I was talking about, the table-to-table transfer there. Super, super cool. Big sky jump up into the air. And then a nice, generous landing pad there on the other table. DK Coltrane sitting in P3, looking to hold off Mark Sosa and She Loves Big T, making chase just behind, looking to capitalize off any mistakes there from Coltrane. In P6, the gas of AR Yeezy sitting in P6. Corstese in P7, Little Bro Bros in P8, 7 seconds behind Corstese, it says, so a big gap from 7th to 8th. What That Mouth Do sitting a whoop section behind Lil Bros. Burkeen sitting in P10. TEBE Lock in P11. And Bloomer 28 in P12. All right, perfect. Now we've done a lap through the field. What we'll do is we'll hop on a first-person camera here with our leader. See a lap of the track in first person here from Motoram 12. Entering the sand here. Easy to wash your back end out, trying to be quick through it. Able to handle it there. Tight around the corner here. Enters the whoops. Perfect. Here we go. Crosses the finish line. The start of our full lap here. Small little baby triple end as the commentator curses creeping in. Lays the bike down. Needs to keep his wits about him here. Let's transfer to a different first person. One that's going to be a little less bouncy like that. Here we go. This is better. Lead decreased down to 6.6 seconds. Dirt Shark sees this happening. He's going to be pushing as hard as he can, trying to make chase on Motoram here. Motoram needs to just take a deep breath and understand that if he just rides clean, Dirt Shark will not catch him. All he has to do is ride good, clean laps. Doesn't need to worry about pushing any harder than he already was. Just stay crisp and clean. And no more mental errors here, and you'll be fine. He's been prone to mistakes in round 1 and 2. Made his first one that we've witnessed just then, but still in fine position just to keep his wits about him. He approaches the finish line here as he exits the whoops. Coming up to the corner, he washed out on last time. Can he make it through clean this time? A little more cautious this time as he creeps his way through and will maintain his lead here. Let's go on board with Dirt Shark as he tries to make chase here. Is this a lapped rider between them? It is. Okay, lapped rider. I was like, what just happened? So Bloomer sits right now in between Motoram and Dirt Shark. So lapped traffic potentially becoming a factor here as TBE Lock gets lapped as well by Motoram. Ryder's going to try his best to stay out of the way there. Bloomer does his best to stay out of the way there. Make sure he doesn't affect the battle for the lead here. TB12 didn't really have the chance to do that for Motoram. We'll see if he has the same etiquette here for Dirt Shark when he approaches, though. Over the Supercross finish line here. Dirt Shark still sitting a decent ways back. All Motoram has to do is stay consistent and clean, and he will be just fine here. Can he keep it together and get his first win of the season? It should be a white flag when they come to the flag this time. I don't think he can finish this lap in 20 seconds. No, definitely cannot. So this will be the white flag this time. Motoram just a lap and a half away from his first checkered flag that he gets to take home with him of the season here. Can he get the job done? He's in a great position. Just has to stay smart As we go back here, Dirt Shark got let through by the lapped rider. TBE Lock, right? Yeah, TBE Lock stopped for him basically and let him through. Wants to make sure that no matter what happens, he does not get penalized for not observing the blue flag rules here of moving over for the lead lap racers. So he hops to the side, and they've got a little bit of a battle for the last, but it doesn't matter as much as this does here. Motoram sitting here in P1. Dirt Shark sees him running the corner ahead, but can he make any ground here in the final lap? We'll stay on board with Motoram. Unless any mistakes are made, we'll ride it out with him to the finish. If he makes a mistake or bobble here, we might have to hop onto Dirt Shark's cam and watch him make chase here. Perfect little bump up there onto the table. Good triple. Big wheelie there trying to grab some speed. He is going to case that. Dirt Shark going to be getting closer, and Motoram lays the bike down. And here we go. The race is on. The final lap sell here potentially from Motoram. Dirt Shark right on his tail now, coming into the final stretch. And Dirt Shark throws it away. He gets too aggressive trying to get to the inside of Motoram. Both riders making critical mistakes here in the final lap. And Motoram looking to just get across the line here clean. And he is going to roll across the finish line. Motoram in dramatic fashion with the victory. DK Coltrane in P3 here looking to get his second podium of the season after missing round 1. Laps rider going to move out of his way. DK Coltrane finishes P3. Big T finished third last week. One spot down this week, but a strong finish nonetheless. Finishes P4. Mark Sosa in 5th. Lap race timer down to about 15 seconds left. How many riders can get to the line and actually finish here? AR Easy in 6th as we cut to Bros wrecking in the whoops, and he's going to get passed by Corstese on the final section of the track. Corstese finishes 7th, Bros in 8th, and 9th place was What Dat Mouth Do. We'll go through the full field here, actually. Absolute crazy dramatic finish, though. I thought that Dirt Shark was going to have an opportunity to try and make a move on him there, but lays the bike down in the sand, unfortunately, getting too tight to the inside into the tough blocks. But our finishes here, actually, I'm going to take a screenshot first. There we go. Motoram P1, Dirt Shark P2, Coltrane P3, Big T P4, Mark Sosa P5, AR Easy in 6th, Corstese 7th, Bros 8th, What Dat Mouth Do 9th, Burkeen 10th, TBE Lock 11th, and Bloomer 28 and 12th.